Hey guys, welcome. Ninja Llama here with a brand new game. This is Factorio. It is a automation like factory building simulator. It's been out for a while on like their website, but they just recently released it on Steam, and I played the beta and thought it was a lot of fun. So I've decided to do a short little series on it, see how everybody likes it. Um, This is our little starter base. I'll explain why I have all these turrets up in a minute. Um, Everything have fuel? Yes. This is, I think I've played for about 10 hours or so at this point. So I have like a little bit of an idea of what's going on, but by um, no means do I claim to know a bunch. I'm still very early on. Like, this is, if anybody plays a lot, they probably already realize how poorly planned out this is. Like my power doesn't have very much room to expand, and I don't know. But I've got some decent science set up. That's what my goal was before I started recording. I just wanted to kind of get moving. And actually, on that note, what do we want to get next? A substation? No, that requires blue science. We don't have blue science. Tool belt, that might be cool. Lab efficiency. That probably makes it. That's probably a good thing to get early on, don't you figure? Just because. Let's try that. So the goal of this game, there's like a campaign and a free play. I'm in free play right now. The goal is basically you have to get enough resources to launch a rocket into space, like to explore space or space defense or something. I don't know. But the main thing you do, the main resources that you do collect are coal, which is right here. We have copper, which is right here, and iron, which is right here. And you can craft stuff yourself, but it's very slow. Like if I just craft this, you'll see down here in the left, it actually crafts everything needed for it. If I had that in my inventory, it would actually use that instead of crafting it, but I didn't, so I had to craft it. And um, actually, that's what I just made was an assembly machine. But instead of building it yourself, what you want to do is you use these units that are called inserters, and there's a bunch of different kinds of inserters: burner, plain, long-handled, fast, and smart. And basically, it just gives you these cool ways to move these resources around your base. And instead of like when I built this, it created. You'll see there it says it needs iron gears. Anything in red I don't have in my inventory. The white text I do. So I have electronic circuits, but instead of making that, I could have like this make gears, and now I can just pick up gears off of the ground. You use F to pick up stuff around you on the ground, but right now it's going down here, and like see this requires circuits, gears, and iron plates. So this blue fast inserter is loading gears and iron plates in here, and these long-handled red inserters can grab from 2 spaces away, and they're loading the circuits in here. And then once this is done building, it will put them in this chest. And the reason why it pauses is because you can click this and limit the number of inserters that it has. So I don't know why I limited it. Let's just bring it out to like here, I guess. I use a lot of inserters. And it'll also get it moving just so we can watch it. So once it gets the stuff it needs, it starts building. And there's different tiers of this that build faster or whatever. And as you can see, what is slowing us down here is our circuits are coming in really slowly. And I have these belts like half one, half another. And, sometimes I have both the same material on each side of the belt. But let's see what the problem is. I'm going to move this circuit production at some point just because kind of in the way of the power. And I don't know, it'd probably be better if I built it down here. Oops, I'm riding on one of the belts. Um, to see, like this is a good example of one of the first things. Like I take copper plates and I make that into coils, and then the coils and iron plates are made into these circuits, and then those are taken down here to make other stuff. So as you can see, it gets really complicated really quick, especially because as you can see here, there's a bunch of different stuff to make. So, I mean, let's go ahead and just get started, I guess. Um, what do we need here? Looks like our copper could be sped up. Our iron is doing pretty good because the iron ore is backed up. The copper is not all the way backed up. So what we probably want to do is upgrade our copper production, which we only have 4 of these dudes, so that's probably why. Let's go ahead. Oh, I need iron plates to make. Oop, that flash was our research being done. What do we want to make? You know what, let's actually research military 2, and I'll explain that or why I chose that in just a second. Let's grab a bunch of these plates off of the conveyor line here. And now let's make, we're going to use a bunch of these electric mining drills, so I'm just going to make a bunch. And the first thing you actually use are these burner drills. Oop, oh wow, we're already done. Okay, we want lab efficiency 2. Let's just work on that. These are what you first start out, like very first, and you just put coal in them, and they will start outputting. But I'm not going to go over a bunch of the early game. If anybody is super interested in that, I can go back and do it. But I figured most people would already know, and they would just, not want to watch me flounder for the first. Why? What's going on here? Oh, there's a power pole. Am I going to be able to power that? You know what? We're going to move all these out one, just so that way I can keep a power pole here. Where'd my inserters go there? Or not my inserters, my belt. I have my tool belt with a bunch of nice... Oh, I immediately put that right back in the same spot that I didn't want it. But run up here. Actually, I want it to go up one more, because what I'm going to do, instead of just running this into itself, which I was doing for the longest time, I'm actually going to use one of these splitters. What these splitters do is it basically does exactly what it says. It splits all the resources from one belt to the other, so it'll try to give, equal preference. I think a little bit is given like priority to the left-hand side, but that's probably just so if there's one coming at exactly the same time that it will, it won't bind up. But you see we have plenty of coal, and ideally we want all of our resources to be like this coal. And we have so many drills on top of this copper. This is like as much copper at a time as we'll ever produce. So we're actually going to have to go out and get more of this. Oops, I'm running into something. I'm running into my boilers. Get more copper from, elsewhere. We're either going to have to, you can't see it because I don't have it. Why do I have ore on me? I don't want ore. Oh, turrets are engaged with the enemy. That's what I was about to go talk about. Let's grab this. Control click. Oh, I'm so far away. There we go. Control click just to put this stuff up. The reason I had to get a bunch of this stuff up and running, or I did, is one, just to get, some of the very early game grind out of the way, and two, because when I very first started, I got overrun, basically right here. Oh goodness, I need to pay attention to what I'm doing. I'm looking over here and running. There's some oil, awesome. Here, this was my very beginning iron that I got, and actually this biter nest, which is right there, you can see them. We're gonna have to, oh, there's copper. Okay, so how many? Just one. Wonder, I bet we can make piercing rounds. We just need steel. So that's probably what we actually want to gear up and do, is get steel going. Actually, you know what? Do we have any more? We have one more mining drill. Can I make another one? One more. Let's throw in 2 more. These, actually, I'll place this one down here just so that way, I want to see. This one would actually be placed here. We'll place him back one just so he gets this weird little corner section. It's not ideal. They're going to overlap. But Just, I wonder if it can pick up, you know what? I wonder if these miners can pick up ore from underneath belts. I actually don't know the answer to that. You know what? Let's try it. We'll either forget this is here, and when we pick these up in the future, we'll see them, or we'll actually remember. I doubt, but it could happen. You also, just so you know, you rotate with R. Keyboard. Let's see. Oh, I don't have a splitter. I have enough resources to make exactly one. Fantastic. And there is probably a better way where I could merge all of these three at the same time, but I'm not going to do it. I could also probably make these a little bit more even, but I'm not going to. So I think the goal for right now is we're going to try to take out that biter nest, and we probably, we're going to need to get an actual dedicated, if you run on belts, you actually move faster in the direction that they go and slower in the opposite. A dedicated steel smelting section. Actually, this water is kind of in the way, but we could, like, so half of our iron goes down here for science, which is fine. The other half is diverted up here, and so let's actually, for right now, just because, oh, I don't, you know what? Looky right here, 50 inserters, or inserters, splitters, fantastic. Um, let's actually go ahead and we'll drag this out. I basically just run this out so that way I can keep a better idea of where I should put stuff. Let's run this up. How do I want to do this? Because if I put this here, I'm going to have to get coal over here somehow, which probably wouldn't be a bad idea to have coal run up here. Oh, lab efficiency. Lab efficiency 3 requires science pack, so we can't do that. What do we want? They move more items. Heck yes, let's do that. So, I'm probably also not, researching in the optimal, whatever. I have watched a lot of people play Factorio. Like in particular, I watched Zisto and he played a long time ago, and recently I've watched an Roomba play, and in his various campaigns. And this is actually where I saw this furnace set up, and I was gonna try to. Oh look, we're picking up all of our iron. We're actually got to get more iron coming in at this point, but I actually saw this cool little setup to split like your ore and your coal on the same belt. So I use that here. Actually, let's do that again. And actually, especially since I'm recording this on iron plate, let me just snag a bunch of these. I'm going to have to be much more diligent about lights now that I'm recording, just so, you guys can see better, basically. If you click and hold after you place one, it'll automatically place them at the max distance, which is awesome. I'll just throw those down there for now. We'll we'll definitely have to readjust. But let's see here. We are going to need, let's get this out of the way. I should have known better. Let's grab oh, it scared me. Oil processing. Sure, even though we're not going to use it yet. So hold on, let me look. Split and then, okay. So we'll do this. And then we're going to have to split one around like this. There's 9 spaces in between the sides. So that will split that going around. And let's see. I'm not playing with any mods, by the way. This is entirely vanilla. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, I was correct. And then from the splitter, one way is 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5th one has it. Gotcha. I want to make sure we do it right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th one. Okay, so we were on the right track. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. We'll just drag this back. We're going to need hit Q to put your stuff back in the hotbar. And you're around. Okay, so now what we want is we want all of these furnaces. Just going to do like 4, I guess, for right now. Okay, so they're already loading stuff, which is sweet. They're not going to be able to do anything because they don't have any fuel, but that's not important. I mean, it is important, but we'll get it worked out. So this looks good. Let's go ahead. How do we want to power this so that way it doesn't look like the worst thing ever? Oh, okay, let's advanced electronics. Sure. Let's something like this. Now, oh no, that's gonna look horrible. We're gonna do it anyway. Fine, I'm out of poles. Um, I do want to get steel moving because I have researched these medium electric poles, which are almost better in every single way, but you know, we don't have steel to make them yet. So now that we have this done, let's zoom out here. Let's grab, you hold shift, you grab an entire stack, and control grabs everything out of that inventory that matches. So let's see, where can coal come from? I don't know. We don't want to steal it from iron because that's pretty important. So actually, let's steal off of our copper. Is that wise? Or do we want to just steal from like up here? You know what I mean? Like right here? Let's do that. Let's run it like right here. So let's delete this. And I'm just going to take half. You can allows robotics. Oh, that sounds awesome. I've seen robots, haven't ever actually messed with them. Gates, engine. What is this? Electric furnace. Plastic, sulfur, all kinds of crazy. So let's go inserter stack by this bonus because we could take advantage of that right now. Let's run our. And now that we're here, I think we actually want to run it like down the center so everywhere can use it. So let's kind of do a bunch of this weird finagling, and you see how crazy this could get. Imagining you already watch Factorio. Oh no, I put this in the way of our copper. Well, you know what? It's just going to be super ugly. Ooh, rotate. Okay, so that is going to split that. If I hook it up, it is. So that should get some steel going. Where do we need steel? Steel and copper. You know what? That may not be a bad idea because if we make steel, we can like snake copper through here. Maybe just move it down one and like snake it across. And then we can start making some electric poles and stuff. But I think we need to get some piercing rounds and take out that spider nest in order to, oh, I didn't give it enough stuff. In order to get, you know, that other copper because we are not getting enough. So you know what, just for now, we're going to just load all this stuff into a chest. And in case you're curious, oh wow, that crisscross looks horrible. In case you're curious, the line, the flat line is where the inserter picks up from, and the arrow is where they put it, you know, once they pick it up. Go ahead and grab 13 steel. We're not getting enough iron in anymore. Probably because we're just splitting it in so many directions. We're getting enough to keep all of our furnaces busy. That's not bad. And wait, did I already research the new furnaces? Oh, I have. Oh, it just takes steel and stone brick. Well, you know what? I have totally thought ahead. Oh, and actually you can see that very first setup how you get started up here. I've actually been smelting just a bunch of stone bricks. Let's grab some of this and we'll just let, oh, 8 steel. You know what? Let's craft everything we have into these fancy rounds and let's go make a mistake. That's basically how I feel. Oh, that's like full. You know what? Just go ahead and upgrade it to an iron. A broken wooden chest? I don't want that in my inventory. I really don't even want these wooden chests. Whatever. Throw them on the ground, litter a little bit. We're already polluting. That's what actually angers these aliens on the planet. You like come on their planet and basically just start blowing smoke everywhere, and they don't like it, which I don't necessarily blame them. Oh, that takes blue science. Circuit network, smart chest. Ooh, that sounds really cool. I'm really looking forward to diving into those laser turrets. Let's do that just because I think laser turrets sound. Let's. You know what? There's like cars. Oh, we could build some grenades. Build 10 grenades too while we make a mistake here. We can basically, if we can kind of irritate these guys, hi, and lead them back towards the turret. Oh gosh, look at all of them. Run! Run, run, run! These are called biters, by the way. There's different kinds of enemies. There's biters and spitters. And they do what their name suggests. One bites and the like spits acid at you. Let's see if we can take out this. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Oh goodness, run away. That is a lot. And they actually get a lot stronger. Oh no, he's out of ammo. Oh no, get away from me. Oh, well, we lost a single turret, you know? He ran out of ammo. I don't necessarily blame him. Okay, so just for now, we'll throw these grenades. We just need to get rid of these burner mines. Anyway, let's see if we can't take out this nest before it produces a gigantic. Oh, is there more nests? See how fast. Okay, we can take these out a little bit. We just need to be, oh, there's only a single one. That was probably a waste. Just need to be cautious of how much ammo we're using. Oh, come on, do it. I'm out of ammo. Grenades. There we go. Is there another? Oh, yes, the mother load. Oh, crap. Ooh, and there's worms. You can see the little info on the right-hand side. Okay. We're going to have to bring the turrets up here to deal with that, but hopefully getting rid of that little base right here will actually make the enemies attack us less often. You can kind of see on the mini-map here that they kind of set stuff up. Do we have a turret on us? No, we don't have the stuff to build one. I need to like set up automation of building turrets. But hopefully they won't attack us as much. That thing is gone. That's probably just wishful thinking. You know what? Circuit network sounds cool, so let's research it. Get some repair packs. Keep these guys in tip-top shape. And you know what we should actually do is probably just set up one of those machines to... Oh, you're completely out of coal, huh? There you go. To just keep making ammo for us. And we may not have enough steel right now to be making armor-piercing rounds all the time. Oh, whoa. The coal is pretty sparse, isn't it? We need to grab some iron and some iron gears. You know, we can upgrade the coal next time. I'm going to try and keep these episodes a little shorter. Just for, hopefully everybody will enjoy that a little more. Oh, here's what you get for destroying the alien bases. You get these alien artifacts. Let's just throw them in this chest with these spare circuits. And you use them for fancy research later on. I can make steel furnaces now. What was I doing? Oh, let's make some steel axes so we can destroy stuff or, pick up stuff quicker. Let us... Copper and steel or just iron? Where can we steal iron? Guess we could steal stuff from here, even though we're really not making a bunch of it. We're using most of it for science. Oh, you know what? Let's upgrade our red science production to assembly machines too. They can use more. See, these can use up to 4 ingredients, but they also work faster than the standard ones. Like that one, you see at the bottom, crafting speed 0.5. This is 0.75. So that'll help us out. Logistics 2, faster belts. That's probably nice. Engine, so we could get a car. Tool belt. robotics. That's sure. It only takes 100 of each. I say only 100 each, but I'm gonna go ahead and just call it here. Please leave feedback down below, especially since this is a new series. I want to get some insight on what you guys think, and hopefully throughout this series you'll see me expand and or just clean up and move on to a new base so we can get some really cool stuff done. I can't wait to start trying to figure out some cool ways of setting these little systems up. See, like right here, I just set it up to turn it into transport belts, and then I have it just turning those into splitters, and then you don't have to make them yourself. It's just really cool to work out all the little puzzles. But I hope you guys have enjoyed, and hopefully we can see a lot of this series and just see where it takes us. So once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe. You know what to do. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.